Not all African countries are fortunate enough to have abundant water sources and fragile ecosystems. Some face frequent water shortages which hinder economic activities, including agriculture. This situation highlights the importance of countries with abundant water resources assisting those without. This message was among several shared by Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni with fellow African leaders as the extraordinary summit of the Comprehensive African Agricultural Development Program concluded in Kampala.
Northern Africa has got a water problem. Even Southern Africa gets periodic shortages of water. Here in the Nile Valley, we are always arguing about the 85 billion cubic meters of that river at Khartoum, the River Nile. In the past, I posed a question to Dr. Boutros Ghali of Egypt, the following questions. Question number one, are you aware that the Congo River has got 3,000 billion cubic meters of water per annum going into the Atlantic Ocean? Now, all this water is going into the Atlantic Ocean every year, just going. Is the Atlantic Ocean thirsty for water? You can tell me whether the Atlantic Ocean is thirsty for water, all this water which is going. Why doesn't Africa discuss with our brother people of Congo about how this massive water that is not used could help the water-stretched parts of Africa?
Museveni urged African leaders to embrace new water technologies to support increased rainfall in water-stressed nations.
Is Africa aware of the technology of desalination? When you spend so much time talking about so many things. But I have never heard people talking about desalination. Desalination happens in nature, done by the sun, evaporating ocean water into vapor that eventually becomes rain. Why doesn't Africa intensively study this? If the cost of desalination goes down, Egypt and other coastal countries would become upstream countries, while we that harbor the origin of the Nile would become downstream countries.
He emphasized that achieving this goal will enable commercial agriculture to thrive, leading to food security and prosperity for Ugandans and Africans at large.
After waking up our people as to the crucialness of commercial agriculture and rationalizing it, we then realized the danger and the unfairness of confining ourselves to just producing the raw materials for other countries far away to transform into finished products. A kilogram of coffee may give us US dollars 2.5 as a raw material. However, the same kilogram roasted, ground into powder, and packaged will give the cleverer foreigners who added those steps abroad US dollars 40.
However, there are still significant challenges to address, one of which is the issue of non-tariff barriers.
There is no doubt that they undermine the advance of agriculture in Africa. Uganda easily produces all types of agricultural products: maize, sugar, milk, beef, poultry products, etc. The internal market is not enough. However, production is disrupted when in some years, some of the brother countries say they have bumper crops and de-license Ugandan products. Why do you de-license products of a brother country? If you have a bumper crop, let the products compete.
To overcome these obstacles, it is crucial to involve everyone which is why the youth must be encouraged to embrace commercial farming.
The profound disaffection between the land and African youth, the disaffection of these young people with agriculture and the rural world, their break with the ancestral world toward urban uncertainties and perilous immigration, all these increase our existential drama. Who do we hold responsible for such phenomena? Not on the youth, for sure.
Empowering women and engaging the youth will unlock the full potential of the sector as they are the drivers of innovation and resilience in our food system.
Development partners outside Africa have pledged their support to the continent in this effort.
In line with the strategic objectives of the Kampala Declaration, we will work to align our support and investments with national and regional priorities.
The three-day CAADP Summit of 2025 was held under the theme Sustainable and Resilient Agri-Food Systems for a Healthy and Prosperous Africa. Henry Okrut, UBC.